Hey guys, Craig Beggins here, broker for C21 Beggins Enterprises. You know, we just got we just got announced we were awarded the C21 is in 90 different countries around the world. We have over 14,000 brokerages, and we just made the Global 21. C21 Beggins is number 20 in the world in C21, which is pretty cool. And that's international with all the different countries. So I just want to put that little play out there. We're proud of it. So thank you for your support helping us get there. This is the homebuyer question series. So I've asked my agents to give me questions our homebuyers are asking. I wanted to put it on video so we can just record these things, make sure they're straight and we're getting the right information. So this question was, how soon should a potential buyer start looking for a house when their lease is ending? If the lease ends in November, realistically, when should someone start looking? Man, I got to tell you. Well, first of all, the world's changed, right? Most of you are getting real estate listing feeds from either your agent on their CRM, or you're getting from Zillow, or you're getting from Realtor.com, or you're getting from Redfin. So you guys have nowhere near as much information as we do. But you know, I mean, I talk to my neighbors when I walk the dog in the morning. They said, "You see that house just came on the market?" And I didn't even see it yet. But they know before I even know, because you can watch it, right? So you're seeing the activity. Some houses are coming on the market. 2 in my neighborhood just came on and literally sold. One sold in 4 days, one sold in 1. I can't tell you, right? So there's a balancing act, because your lease, if you don't extend it, let's say your lease is up November 30th, you got to be out November 30th, right? Or you got to sign another lease for another year, and if you break that lease, you got to pay a couple months worth of penalty, which kind of is not what you want to do, right? So this is, and another question's coming up in a minute too. My answer is going to be it depends, right? We have to be ready. So part of being ready is knowing what area you want to be in. And once again, we've talked about this before too. There's micro markets. Some markets are just dancing along very pleasantly, very easy to go. Some markets are very scarce on inventory, and when a new one comes up, it's gone real fast. So being aware of what market you want to be in, what micro market you want to be in, is going to make a difference to that question. But let's just take a normal situation where a house is on the market for 2 or 3 weeks, right? You got a little bit of time to get inspections, you can negotiate, you're not multiple offers, just a normal deal. You need to plan realistically 45 days for closing. So if you're moving out at the end of November, you want to be under contract mid-October. So when do you want to start looking? You probably want to start looking around September. 45 days for a home search, because you're going to be shocked at, number one, how few houses there are to choose from on the market today, and number two, how fast they're going. And it's really, and it's not funny, it's sad, but it's amazing how the one you want is the one everybody else wants. It just happens that way. So if you start looking mid-October, no, you start looking mid-September, so give yourself 30 days to find one. Mid-October, you're going to contract to close by November, so you can move from your apartment into your new house. So you probably need about a 2.5 month leeway to get really hot and serious. Now, before you get hot and serious, the proper thing to do is get with a real, and this is a chicken and the egg thing. Do you get with a realtor first, or do you get to the loan officer first? You know, personally, I would say get with a realtor first, because, I mean, I trust my agents very much, and they've got really good loan officers. And just like real estate, there's bad real estate agents and there's good real estate agents. There's good loan officers and there's bad loan officers. But when you're working with an agent, who I think is the pivotal point in the transaction, if they get to help you choose the loan officer, not for monetary, we don't get any kickbacks, none of that stuff happens. It's about the cooperation and working together to make the deal come together to make sure you get the best deal you can get. So I would say get with your real estate agent, get started with the pre-qualification process, which is a pain in the butt, right? Because you got to pull tax returns and bank statements and all this stuff you got to put together. So I'd probably start working on that like right away. So get with your agent, get with the loan officer, let's get your required documents, have all that stuff pulled. We can actually close you faster than 45 days if you help us in advance. We get all the stuff put together. All right. So really, you need to start looking 2.5 months, seriously looking, like supplying your loan documents, all the stuff, seriously looking for 2.5 months before your lease ends. So I think that's the best answer I can give you, at least, right? But once again, you guys are online all the time. You're seeing what comes up and what goes, but you're not prepared to get your docs together and make your loan application, right? Now your loan application is valid for a long time. So if you want to start 6 months early, you can do it, right? Get your pre-qualification. You know darn well what you're qualified for. And then, of course, that's going to change. If interest rates go up, your purchasing power goes down. If interest rates go down, your purchasing power goes up. So there's nothing wrong with doing this, but when the time comes, you're going to lock in a rate, and then you're locked in, and you know what you can afford, what you can get done. So long answer to a short question. About 2.5 months is the soonest, the latest you should start looking when your lease is about to end. Hope that helps.